And because there's not much news in the football world right now, we decided to bring Myles Garrett on stream to talk. Now, I am here with Clint Oldenburg, line producer, Madden NFL at EA Sports. Clint, thank you for being here.
Yeah, pumped to be here. I don't know if I can live up to Myles Garrett, though.
Well, but we'll save your reaction to the trade for maybe Thursday. We'll let you formulate get all your thoughts in order. Clint, right off the bat, what are you most excited for players to see in Madden NFL 27?
Well, I know that everyone's here to see the game and see all the new things that are coming in the game and the innovations that we have. But what I get most excited about these events is to put faces with our developers. I like our players and the media to be able to see who we are as people. We're just as passionate as they are. We love the sport just as much as they are. And I get really excited for our people to get some exposure with our players.
Fantastic. And you now line producer with Madden NFL 27. Tell us a little bit about what that role means and how you're combining previous experiences.
That's a great question. So for anyone on the call here that is familiar with me from previous years, you might remember me as the gameplay guy. I've always presented on behalf of gameplay. So I was the production director on gameplay for at least the last 5 years. I recently took a new role with the organization. I'm now the line producer of Madden. OG has come up. He's running gameplay now. And I'm responsible for Madden Core. I took over for Mike Mahar, who a lot of the people on the call also know. He's now the American football executive producer. So some role changes, but just like always, we're just here to make football games.
Love it. Thank you, Clint. So we're going to keep taking your questions. And, before we jump in, we're going to have Clint walk us into, the Madden NFL 27 breakdown.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to talk to you all on the call today and first let you know what you can expect today from our team. And we're going to start by talking about you first, the fans, creators, our players. I'm going to start with just a really quick story from my background. When I was playing college football at Colorado State, I was chosen my senior year to be a chaperone for our recruits. And I had a conflict come up and I had to go to our recruiting coordinator. And I said, what do you want me to do? I got this conflict. I got this thing that I got to do with the guys on the team. Same day we got these recruits. And he said, let me tell you something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And I do. And the coach said to me, there's no players more important in our program than our current players. They're the most important. We can always adjust to the new recruits. And that's what I want to pass along to our players. There's nobody more important to us than the players that play our game every single year. It's your game, and your feedback matters more than anything else to us. Nothing makes our people happier than when we get a good story from a player who really loves playing Madden NFL. And to support that, I created a Slack channel a couple of years ago. It's called the Core Player Feedback Channel. This is our most active channel of all of our mini Slack channels, and almost half of our team are active in this channel. And anytime anyone posts something on social media or around the video game universe at large, it gets posted in there and we have discussions about what we might do about a complaint or how we might build on something that players really like. So it's your game and we're really glad that you're here to share it with us. Secondly, we're going to talk about us next. So you're going to hear from some really passionate individuals that are just as passionate about this sport and this game as you are. And many of us started right where you are. A lot of us have played the game our entire lives. Some of our earliest gaming memories are with Madden. The people you're going to hear from today are working hard to final the game. We still got a couple more weeks to get this thing out the door. So what you're going to see is not yet finished, but these people are representing our larger team. They love this sport and they work very hard, and I'm really excited that you get to hear from them today. As we continue to make changes to our game each year, there's two things that we're never going to change. Those are our table stakes, our authenticity and our innovation. These are the things that you've come to expect from Madden for almost 40 years now. That's weird to say, 40 years. This is at the core of everything we do. Specifically, you're going to hear today from presentation, art, and visuals on all the details they're putting into the game to make our game more authentic. Why do we do that? That's what our players tell us that they want the most: authenticity and innovation. Innovation, players always want new experiences and more ways to play the game. We have a key innovation coming in franchise mode that we're really excited to tell you about today. Put those things together, innovation and authenticity, you get the premium Madden experience that our players have come to expect. And this year that also includes a premium PC experience. We're collaborating with our partners on college, and we're going to bring PC up to spec with the rest of our platforms. And our product promise, finally, what's unique about this year, Madden 27? It's your league. Your decisions matter more than ever before. This is all about player agency. And again, this is what players told us they wanted. They want agency and impact in the decisions they make. The NFL is so dynamic today. Every choice has the potential to completely change the landscape of the league, or a career, or a team. We had Phillip Rivers playing, Joe Flacco, meaningful ball last year. The year started with Micah Parsons switching teams. The Patriots completely turned it around, going from 4-13 to 13-4 this year. The league is so dynamic, and we know that our players don't want to just watch that unfold. They want to control the chaos. And what you'll hear today inside a franchise, superstar, even ultimate team, and what you already heard from gameplay is your decisions matter. Truly, this is your league. So buckle your chin straps, lock in. This is Madden 27.
Hey everybody, I'm Josh Lumen, lead designer of Franchise Mode. You guys know that I've worked on this mode on and off for over the last 25 years, and I promise you, I have never been more excited to show you what we've got planned for Franchise this year. You will change the league, your league, one decision at a time. And those decisions are going to be made through something that will change the game forever. Introducing the Persona Engine. In Franchise Mode this year, we're pushing the envelope and doing something no other sports game has ever dreamed of doing before. We're finally making players actually feel human. Every single player has DNA that defines who they are personally. They have a mindset determined by their personal situation and a career focus. What do they personally want to accomplish in the NFL? That's right. For the first time in sports game history, players will now think for themselves. No more mindless robotic behavior that you see in every sports game on the market. 37 players wanting to re-sign their contract on week 3 of the regular season every single year. Players will now evaluate and react to their own careers personally. So I know what you guys are thinking. Is this just more scenarios, more storylines? Nope. In fact, that's not how you're making key decisions anymore. You see, the Persona Engine is allowing us to finally deliver those wish list features you guys have been asking for. That's right. This is the year you've been waiting for. This is your Oprah, you get a car moment. But before we get to that, let's talk about how the Persona Engine changes your week to week, all season. Last year, we introduced weekly strategy, coach abilities, play sheets, a real game planning feature that finally gave you something meaningful to do every week as you prepare for your opponent. But you and I know running a franchise isn't just about game planning, it's also about team planning. And you did that using this in Madden 26. But the franchise team felt like you guys needed something more, something that made you feel like you're actually running an NFL franchise. Thanks to the Persona Engine, we're delivering emergent actions. Our goal is to make your week to week feel less like a chore, less like spam in your inbox, and deliver everything you need to care about. Not spammy, not unorganized. Instead, they're going to be interactive, dynamic, visual, prioritized, and most importantly, relevant. You can even delegate every single emergent action, and we're going to tell you exactly what the plan is to deal with that before you delegate it. There's no guesswork at all. And yes, each one is interactive. You make decisions on every single emergent action. They're not just informational pop-ups anymore. And when you make those decisions, or any other team does, we'll pay it off with an awesome news delivery service. News in Madden 26 was fine, but fine's not good enough, is it? Not when the Persona Engine is able to deliver something more, something bigger. In Madden 27, you'll have a news ticker on every screen. You're not going to miss anything ever. There's also a news center that can be accessed from any screen. Are you in the depth chart, season stats? It doesn't matter where you are. It's always available with the press of a button. And you can filter these stories. If you want to just see stories about your team, the draft, other human-controlled teams, we're giving you complete control. You're even going to get breaking news in picture with Scott Hansen Audio. Delivering every important news story around your league. And yes, that means when you trade your first-round pick for a washed-up quarterback, your entire league's going to be notified about it immediately. Think we got something else we can scratch off the wish list? What about an interactive new way to negotiate contracts? I know you guys have asked for that for years. Because this was your negotiation experience in Madden 26, right? Toggle some numbers, you press a button. Every experience kind of always feels the same. But we all know the Persona engine can deliver something more, something better. So we're introducing interactive contract negotiations. A brand new minigame powered by the Persona engine. Negotiations will be challenging, they'll be interactive, and most importantly, they're going to be fun. We're making a video game, not bank software. The Persona engine makes every single negotiation unique, thanks to each player's Persona DNA. Negotiating with Tyreek Hill should feel a lot different than negotiating with Saquon Barkley, right? And as you can see, you're going to have curveballs thrown your way, leaks, rumors, all kinds of stuff that can affect your negotiation in real time. But you can't have new negotiations without real contracts, right? Let's knock off a few more of those wish list items that you've been asking for. That's right. In Madden 27, you're getting guaranteed contracts, void years, contract incentives, no trade clauses, custom contracts. Free agents will sign deals longer than 1 year, and you'll actually be able to negotiate with players for the first time outside of their last year. You guys have asked for all these. We're not delivering 1 or 2 or 3. We're delivering everything here, all thanks to the Persona engine. And I expect that you want more wish list items. So what about a brand new offseason free agency? Introducing Free Agent Frenzy. It's a new offseason live event that lets everyone in your league battle it out to sign the best free agents over a 12-hour period using that cool new negotiation mini game that I showed you. Think of it as the first 12 hours right after free agency opens. Don't worry, we're giving you all the information you need on the screen. You'll see Persona DNA, health, ratings, stats, everything you need that you don't need to go hunt for. Well, that's about it for Franchise in Madden 27. But that can't be right. We still got features left on the wish list, right? Yeah, there's a lot more on this wish list, and it's all powered by the Persona engine. I don't know if you guys know how long I've personally waited to read some of these off to you. That day is finally here. Get ready. We're talking about player roles, contract holdouts, trade demands, restricted free agents. What about all of the franchise tags instead of one of them and their tenders? Transition tags, undrafted rookie free agents that you can actually bid on with your buddies in a live event. That's a personal favorite I've wanted for years. All of this is going to be powered by the Persona engine in franchise mode. Plus, yes, there's more. How about a real coach mode for all of you that don't necessarily have the Twitch skills? Shout out to my NFL head coach fans out there. What about real coordinators, dynamic weather, weekly recap 2.0 with player of the week, injury reports? What about tiered abilities that actually progress for players over time? And how about, you're gonna love this one, a special coach archetype that has unique play sheets and abilities you can't find anywhere else in Madden. You only get it if you play Dynasty in college football this year. We're even fixing the Super Sim playbook problem. A lot of you talked to us about using the Bengals playbook, using a 70 overall quarterback throwing for 4,000 yards. We've got brand new playbooks that fix that problem. How is that for a wish list? Yeah, that's what the Persona engine is unlocking for you in Madden 27. The game has changed, franchise mode has changed forever. Now throwing it over to Spade, who's gonna walk you through Superstar mode.
Thanks, Josh. What's up, everyone? My name is Isaac Etheridge. Most of you know me as Spade, and I'm super excited to walk you through what you can expect in Superstar this year. Let's start with the biggest news of it all. For the first time in history, Superstar Mode finally has an end game. Since its inception, Superstar has never really had a North Star. You could play for 30 years, but it was no real journey arc or no real ultimate goal. But this year, you're building a true NFL legacy and you're chasing football immortality. And that immortality starts with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You can now choose when to retire your superstar. And once you do, voters will evaluate your career in real time. If you make it in, you get the gold jacket, you get the Canton celebration, and you get your own Hall of Fame moment. But just like in real life, there's levels to this Hall of Fame thing. Are you first ballot material, or will it take you a few attempts to get in? You can boost your chances by impressing legends, media personalities, beat writers, and even some celebrities, because popularity definitely plays a role. But be ready to clip that Hall of Fame verdict as the votes are tallied, because it is sure to be a shareable moment. But the Pro Football Hall of Fame is not the only end goal to strive for. Set your sights even higher to try to become the greatest of all time at your position, or as we like to say, the goal is to be GOATed. The second major addition to Superstar's endgame is the new GOAT journey system. As you play, you'll be tracked in 3 major categories: your skill, your accomplishments, and your popularity. Each of these tracks have unique objectives and quests to guide you to the top of the mountain. But legacy is also a two-way street. You can lose standing just as quickly as you can earn it, so making every step of your journey equally important. But what if I told you, even after catching Tom, Dan, Jerry, Randy, and other GOATs, that you could still be one-upped by another superstar? We are absolutely thrilled to announce the league's first socially connected feature that shows you your legacy and where your legacy stands in comparison against other superstars in the community. With the GOAT leaderboard, you can see the best of the best at every position, or you can view the ultimate GOATs regardless of what position they play. This gives a new competitive twist to what has traditionally been an offline game mode. And to help you along your path to greatness, the Sphere of Influence is coming back with a new look and more impactful relationships. It starts with a new interface that provides quicker access to rewards and progression information, including your quest log for leveling up each of these relationships. So now creating bonds with your teammates can unlock powerful composure boosts that can trigger hot streaks for your teammates. But watch out, because poor relationships can make your teammates not care as much and even make them go on cold streaks. We're introducing several new Sphere of Influence characters with unique perks both on the field and off the field, including one of the most requested features in recent memory. And we're calling this Superstar Powers. Superstars in Madden 27 would be able to take unprecedented control over their career, their team, and even the league around them. Earn enough influence throughout your career, and you will unlock superstar powers that open up entirely new ways to shape the league. You can use that star power to influence free agency, request trades, reshape the roster, and even make franchise-altering decisions as your voice gains more power and more influence in the building. Superstar powers that even let you fast-track parts of your career, including the ability to simulate some games and help you move from season to season. But with more power, as you know, comes more consequence. You can now be benched, traded, or even flat out cut. And if that happens, you might have to fight your way back from the practice squad. And consequence can come at any stage of your career, so don't feel too comfortable just because you feel like you've made it to a certain tier of superstar status. Just like in the real NFL, even the brightest stars can dim when they aren't meeting expectations. Now, as in years past, your performance on the field will be dictated by the skills and the abilities that you developed. But this experience this year is deeper, it's more impactful, it's more tangible than anything you've ever seen from us. Progression has been completely redesigned in Madden NFL 27 with a focus on expanded choice. So this year, we're giving you multi-tiered skill paths, introducing countless possibilities, and that comes with a lot of decision-making for you. The abilities are directly integrated into the skill paths, and we've made a lot of changes to the way they work. So a previous loadout system limited the number of abilities that a superstar could equip. But we believe superstars are superstars because they do so many things so well. So now, you can have an endless number of abilities all active at the same time. You'll just have to earn them. We've also divided new skills and abilities into distinct categories, maximizing their input and letting them shine on their own. So you'll now have core, mental, physical, specialty, and X factor, and each of them have their own means of progression, meaning you'll need to focus on specific areas when you want to develop that area. The days of you being able to just catch a bunch of passes and use that to upgrade your speed is gone. This is the deepest progression system we've ever had. But skills and abilities only matter if they have meaningful impact once you step on the field. This year, the Superstar team worked closely with the gameplay team to push the boundaries of what a player-like experience could feel like inside of Madden. The result is a new level of on-the-field power, emergent mechanics, responsiveness, and all of it is designed to make your Superstar feel more dynamic than ever. Now, let me show you a couple of examples. Here's the play-action specialty tree. Now, this is one of the favorites in the office. The play-action rating has been something that I'm willing to bet few players even thought about. Well, that's about to change. Your quarterback can now develop a new mechanic that allows them to abort a play action and then fire a pass at a receiver before they even finish that off. Now, it's going to take you finishing this skill tree to be able to have that ability. Not only will there be several of these mechanics at every position, but we'll also be releasing new ones throughout the year as part of our live service plan. In fact, I hear it's even a crazy evolution of one of Madden's most iconic mechanics. So on top of new stick mechanics, we're also introducing game visuals that mimic real-life mental abilities. Take a look at this example. The best quarterbacks in the league have like a sixth sense. They know when the pass rush is coming. You hear commentary say they can feel the pass rush. Visual cues like this, what you see here is something that we're calling the pressure detector system. The screen will actually flash red to indicate to you where pressure is coming from so that you can keep your eyes downfield, and out of the side of your eye, you can feel that pressure. And you can see that this power, when it's paired with other powers, can make you feel like a completely different player. Now imagine you call a play action play, you drop back to pass, you feel the pressure, your screen is flashing red, you cancel the play action, and then you rifle a dot to your receiver in the seam for 6. This is the type of power we're talking about giving players in Madden 27 Superstar. And you're gonna need all the skills that you can gather along the way to overcome some of the weekly challenges this year, including epic showdowns with the NFL's biggest stars. As you play through the NFL season, you'll encounter boss battles, key games against some of the NFL's most ferocious competitors. And these NFL superstars will be gunning for you with boosted ratings, enhanced abilities, and in some cases, permanently turned on X factors. The entire week will be themed around this face-off, and you'll be given special challenges that'll help you neutralize that boss player en route to winning the game. And last but not least, the all-new Superstar HUD will bring you all the critical information you need while you're on the field. No longer will you have to pause the game to track objectives, monitor your wear and tear, or check the influence that you have with your teammates. All of this information will be available in an on-demand interface for you to quickly scroll to see the exact information you want to see, exactly when you want to see it. So from building your legacy and chasing GOAT status to reshaping your franchise and dominating on the field, Superstar Mode in Madden NFL 27 delivers our deepest and most engaging NFL career experience yet. And it doesn't stop at launch, as Superstar will now feature a full live service calendar for the first time ever. Create your Superstar and jump in. We can't wait to watch you become legendary. Now coming up next, you'll hear from Davis and Jesse on what's new in Ultimate Team.
Thanks, Spade.